Here we go. Yo, yeah, it's me, Lady Free on the track. I got my boy Ghost. It's 2011.
Post production.
And we in
What it is.
with it. Post production, murder in the booth.
Hey, you guys, welcome back to another episode of Vemo Radio. I'm here today with Alfred Zaccagnino of H2One. Hey, Alfred, how are you?
Hi, Vanessa.
I'm really glad that you're having you on the show today, Alfred. Now, I know that you're a CEO and you're also the co-founder of H2One. And it's actually really fantastic hand sanitizer that your company has been able to create. So if you kind of tell me, like, what's the meaning behind it, or why are you guys just thinking now we should create a hand sanitizer?
Well, the primary company behind H2One is called Sumerian Group, which is a private equity company. So we'll make investments and consulting, and we'll participate in philanthropy. And months ago, when the pandemic began, I saw, look, there's an opportunity here to provide hand sanitizer because we realized it was going to be highly in demand here in the States and North America, and also have a philanthropy angle to it, to have the buy one, give one model to, you buy one hand sanitizer and there's one that gets given away to an organization, a family, a charity in need. That's how it began. The meaning behind H2One, so when you look at the H2O, as in the periodic table, H2O, of course, meaning water, and then the word one, as in one human family. So it's now a necessity for people to stay clean with their hands and keep their outside of soap and water. So H2One, essential like water, and the word one as in one human family. So that's the whole background and how it came up. I take no credit for it. I give credit to those creative people who I'm around.
Fantastic. That's really creative. I love it. I love it. So can you tell me, I know like a lot of people will go to stores and they'll run across thousands of different hand sanitizers, different kind of scents, different kind of brands. So are all hand sanitizers the same? Or are there any kind of difference between them?
Well, the big difference I've noticed, Vanessa, is, and I'm sure you've been there too, into a pharmacy or a supermarket where you buy a hand sanitizer and you put it on your hands and it smells like alcohol, tequila, or just a bad night out in general, to where you have to go wash your hands after you have, apply it. So we at H2One recognize this early on as well to be quality control, realizing that not all hand sanitizers are created equal. They could, the WHO and the CDC and the FDA could come out with all of their recommendations, but you had a liquor dispensaries like famous liquor brands making hand sanitizer. No, stick to making alcoholic beverages. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's come up with quality products, knowing that we're going to have our friends and families using this product. Let's not use hand sanitizer that smells like bad alcohol or beer. Let's have it where there's essential oils and the proper moisturizers, aloe vera, vitamin E. In our products, we have tea tree oil, organic lavender oil. Because let's face it, when you put hand sanitizer on, you're putting alcohol on your skin, and you will dry out your skin. Put alcohol anywhere on your body, and then do it every day. What's going to happen? Your skin's going to dry out. So there are a lot of differences, a lot of variables to these companies who are creating hand sanitizer. A couple of them you heard of, like Purell and one or two others. There's nobody else. Everybody else who came out was some fly-by-night company that went and created this hand sanitizer, made a few dollars, and then they're off on their merry way. We're around for the long haul. So
Nice.
we face off with Purell and some of the other bigger companies. Why? Because we're a better company than most others that are out there, and we actually put some TLC, as in tender loving care, in what is being applied to our families and friends' hands. You see?
That's fantastic. And actually, it's a really good tip to know. Like a lot of people, I'm pretty sure, weren't aware that like other alcohol companies are actually making hand sanitizer. And again, right now the pandemic is going on, so everyone's using hand sanitizer and looking for something to keep their family and their kids safe and everything. And not knowing these kind of facts, it's fantastic that you mentioned that. I really appreciate that. I will be on the lookout for sure.
Yeah. In fact, this one I just this is this little 8-ounce one here, and you see it still has the thing on it. I was in a Home Goods, and there it was at the checkout of
Wow,
Home Goods and Marshalls. I was like, how cool is that?
that is awesome.
You know
That
what I
is
mean?
awesome. So when people are shopping for like different kind of hand sanitizers, or they're looking around and not really sure what kind to get, like what should they be looking for when they're shopping?
Always 62% or more alcohol content, upwards of, you see 70, 75, 80. In my personal opinion, I don't see a big difference if you have alcohol content of 70, 75, or 80. Ours is 75%. And so you should always be greater than 62%. 75 is a good number. Also look for the moisturizers in there, like the essential oils, the organic lavender. Some of it might be for scent, to kind of diffuse the alcohol smell, but some is just good for your skin, like, again, vitamin E, aloe vera, and some other moisturizers for your skin. Because one of the next things that are going to happen here, Vanessa, as the weather cools, outside of warm weather climates anyway, is going to be cracked skin. Yeah, I'm using it, you're using it, everybody else. We're putting alcohol on our hands multiple times a day, every day. What's
Yeah,
going to happen when the weather cools? Cracked skin. That's going to be another big issue. So we're making sure that we're loaded up with moisturizers. If you look at Purell, I don't know what they're putting in there. I used Purell the other day, and it stunk like alcohol. So
yeah,
I don't know what their levels are, but I know on our levels, we use more than enough moisturizers for your hands, knowing what's to come. Remember, we're on a mission here, a philanthropy mission. So when somebody buys one of our H2One, we're giving one for free to charity. So we want the better we do, the better our sales do, the more we're giving away to families and organizations in need. And so we want a quality product because we're going to be around for the long haul.
that's fantastic. I love the opportunity to be able to impact the community as well. Like you said, how does that work again? People just buy one and then one goes also to charity?
Yeah, so whenever someone purchases on e-commerce, as in we're on Amazon, Amazon Prime, so free delivery, um, Amazon Prime, and then some other channels. H2One.com is our basic website, which is also free shipping, but Amazon, Amazon Prime, and then we're on several other e-commerce channels where you buy it online. When somebody buys one online, we are giving one away to a charity in need. Now, not one at a time, in the thousands or tens of thousands, we're giving away to charities in need. Example, the New York City public school system, the 5 boroughs, over 390 schools. We gave away boxes and boxes to each and every one of the schools, and I think it came out to over 10,000 bottles given to the New York City public school system. It's not because we got a 10,000 bottle order. In fact, we haven't sold 10,000 bottles on e-commerce, but we're still giving them away. In fact, our first 20,000 bottles we gave away before having one sale.
Wow.
So there's a proper, true message behind this. Yeah, you need business. The business has to succeed in order for you to give. Let's keep it real, right? So but we started with the giveaway model first, and then we backed into the business side.
Fantastic. That is amazing. That's true, actually. I appreciate that, especially for things that are going on in the community right now where people aren't being able to keep themselves healthy or safe, especially during the coronavirus right now. I really appreciate you guys being able to lend a helping hand like that. So, is there any kind of tips that you could give as far as sanitization and staying safe right now during this pandemic?
The back to the kids, we actually came out with an animated video that's a talking H2One bottle. So
Wow.
it speaks to the level of to the kids. It gives the proper instructions on how to sanitize your hands. Let's face it, you'll do it right here. You know, I squirt it on and I'm gonna put it on my hand. It's great. Voila, I'm clean. What matters is that after you touch something, after sanitizing your hands, don't come and touch your eyes, your nose, or your mouth. So easy to do. I saw a statistic in the last few months on how many times, what are the average amount of times you touch your face in any area during the course of the day. I forget what the number is, but I know it was over 1,000 times.
Wow.
You, Vanessa, touch your face over 1,000 times a day.
That's insane. It's true. Sometimes I catch myself. So yeah.
Crazy when you think of the numbers. But look, just to stay safe, directions are directions. It's on the bottle. We would recommend any consumer read the bottle, follow instructions as you would anything else that you buy in a store, especially if it has an alcohol content like this. But more so than that is be cognizant of your surroundings. Like if you're around someone who's maybe of elderly age, be in contact with someone who's more elderly, steer clear. Especially my messaging to the younger audience today, especially the millennials, steer clear. You are invincible. We all know the younger age, everyone's invincible, right? But although you're invincible, others aren't. So steer clear of those who might be older than you. That's the bigger message.
Definitely. And Alfred, also, where can we go pick up maybe a bottle of H2One? Is it actually in stores right now? Or is it like online? We can just go online to your website, or where can we find out more?
It is in stores here and there, right? But it's hard to find. We're so new. We're only 6 months old and probably ramped for maybe 2 to 3 months. And yeah, I stumbled on it in a Home Goods in New York and New Jersey, right? The best place to find this product is on e-commerce, is going online. And again, when you buy this online, you're helping someone, you're helping a family, you're helping an organization, a charity in need. You're helping a business to succeed that has a mission that is beyond business. So e-commerce is the way to go. Plus it's free delivery. Plus this pandemic is coming back again with force. And what we remember from 4, 5, 6 months ago, here it comes again, times 5, if you ask my opinion. So most people should be ordering and purchasing from home these for at least the foreseeable future. H2One.com, as in capital H, the number 2, ONE.com, or Amazon Prime, search for H2One Hand Sanitizer, or on Amazon, or any other. We're on Google and all these other search engines that are out there. But it's pretty easy to find electronically.
Fantastic. Alfred, I really appreciate having you on the show today. Thank you so much for all the great information, all the healthy tips as well, especially during this pandemic right now, where we can actually be able to hear from someone, an expert who has been into this field, actually know and understand what we need to do to keep ourselves safe, especially for you guys being able to give back to the community as well. I really appreciate that.
Well, thank you, Vanessa. And you keep fighting a good fight and keep doing what you're doing so well. Channel positive energies and everybody's going to be okay.
Definitely. You guys, thank you so much for checking out this episode. And again, if you want to check it out again, you can visit vamo-radio.com, and it'll also be up on our YouTube channel as well. Thanks so much, Alfred.
Here we go. Yo, yeah, it's me, Lady Free on the track. I got my boy Ghost. It's 2011.
Post-production.
And we
What it is.
with it. Post-production, murder in the booth. Yeah, we murder in the booth. Yeah, we the truth. Yeah, collaborative meetings of the minds. To what the realest you will ever find.